Blue Jays President Mark Shapiro calling this season a bitter disappointment. That might be the understatement of the year. We're going to bring in our Lindsay Dunn joining us from Rogers Center. Shapiro just wrapped up speaking to the media. Lindsay, let's break it down. What have we learned moving forward?
Well, a couple of big questions surrounding this team going into the offseason surrounds Ross Atkins, the GM of this team, whether or not he would be coming back. A lot of fans calling on for his dismissal all year long. Shapiro pretty much saying within the first couple minutes of the press conference that Atkins will be back next year. And he says for everybody in the front office, they need to be better. They're constantly looking at ways to improve. Now, when it comes to the Toronto Blue Jays, this is one of the worst performances they've had in a season in almost, 11 years. A lot of the fans that came to watch the games in person, or if they watched on TV, they saw a loss after a loss after a loss, and some of them very lopsided. Trade deadline, they were sellers, and now everyone's looking at, did they give too much? Did they not get enough in return? It just was a very disappointing season, and here's what Shapiro had to say about it himself.
Over the past few weeks, combined with the losses, was the stark reality that the past 4 seasons we played meaningful games all the way through September, and that playing September baseball games without playoff implications is painful. It's tough. It's not where we want to be, not what we want for our fans, and certainly not enjoyable for us either. This past season was a bitter disappointment.
Another disappointing end to a season. I know so many Blue Jays fans remember what happened in Minneapolis last year in the wild card series. And yes, he can talk about them making the playoffs 3 out of the last 4 years. But the reality is this franchise has not won a playoff series in 9 years. Fans want changes now. And they also want contracts extended and signed by 2-star players, being Bo Bichette and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Shapiro slightly addressing those today, saying he's not going to talk about contract negotiations. He doesn't think that it adds any value to the ongoing, negotiations that they have. But he loves them both in the system, respects them as players, and would love to see them with the franchise. But so far, Mel, it doesn't look like a lot of answers that fans were hoping to hear from the president and CEO of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay, well, hopefully we will learn more throughout the day. Appreciate this update. That is our Lindsay Dunn. Thank you.